Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the Scarlet and Gray already rocking this house. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes offense will have the first possession of the game. Stakes are always high in the game. Careers are made and lost because of it, and they'll have to manage their emotions, guys.
Some games in college football just mean more. When you think about Ohio State and Michigan, you think about not just Big Ten implications, national title implications, Heisman Trophy implications. Late in the year, David, this is just must-watch TV.
Must-watch TV. Two of the winningest programs in college football history. This game, I tell you what, in recent years has really brought back the tradition and been so much more competitive now that Michigan's also getting some wins.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll try the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nolan. Coming after it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
They'll leave it with him. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Johns. They've got the screen set up. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Fires to the right. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Running it back, it's Marshall. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter on it. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Johns. He's right on target. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Armstrong. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Feeling some heat. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll try the run. Gives them a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Trying to get to him. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the back. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're trying to get to it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He leaves it with the back. Smashes through. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I'll tell you, it's nice as a play caller when you know you don't have to call the perfect play. Even if it's not blocked properly, you know you've got guys like him who can make people miss.
And this whole offense gets energy from this guy because they love him, because he does that. He does the dirty work. Even if it's not blocked great, he'll make people miss, and he'll make huge plays for this offense.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Nolan. They're bringing heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Fires to the big fella. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he could not get loose on the run. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the single running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
On 3rd down, going up top. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Running back goes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it and put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, what a move. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Milwin. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in there.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Across the 25, he's got room. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return, it's Armstrong. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After the misfire, now on second down. Back to throw, it's Milwin. Unloads to the wideout. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. 1st down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Power football with the run. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these 2 programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The RPO fired complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dropping back, it's Johns. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quick completion on the out. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Off play action on 1st down. He makes the connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Bull knows ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5. This crowd knows when to bring it. He's looking for an open man on second down. Quickly complete. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They go to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Right back to him on the ground. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Armstrong. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This Mike Backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking to pass. It's Johns. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Open space at the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. He's got 98 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. The sure hands, it's McCourty. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Fights off a defender. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Johns. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Armstrong. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Terrell. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Tennessee. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after him. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the shotgun, the inside give. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Using the quick game. And that's a live ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell the DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Wolverines looking to convert on 4th down. The option look. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. He'll do it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got...
And he's running in the open. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30-29. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Feeling some heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Spins away with great balance. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Shakes off the defender.
The play by the speed back. You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
At the 20, he's got space. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is just getting the backside of those silver britches kicked today. This is the kind of game diehards of other SEC programs have been waiting for.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He fires into traffic, intercepted. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Nolan. He's taking the deep shot. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, like lights out and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Here comes the offense on second down. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.